5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Shotgun now, first round. This is complete to Schultz. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Under. Hey, little more. 19 Texans.
2nd and 13. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Pats will take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Back to the well again. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's May. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Trying to push this past the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
May now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Ready? Unlock line. Unlock. Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and goal, Stevenson. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Let's go now.
Stevenson. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. When he gets it forward, it's still about a yard out of that. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They bring Higgins in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Tony. Hey, uno.
First down, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Hand off to the back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Go.
May looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Made a throw it. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots facing a 3rd and 6. Here's May to the air. Throw left side cut by Douglas. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Lions.
To throw, here's May. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Throwing is May. Touchdown, New England! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Stroud now on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Tap.
May dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And go.
To the air on 1st down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
He'll throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
May now. Cut by Diggs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain as he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get up. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the 34. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Motioning Williams left.
Take up.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's completed right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready.
Stevenson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Working quickly here.
18 card.
Again, here's Stevenson. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. It's mixed in on 2nd down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Marcus Epps making the play. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Complete to Dell. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, let's go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Roll. Here we go, Shaq.
Now a give left side. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
70 range, go.
1st down throw for May. Diving right side, got it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
70.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
Cowboy 80.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
19 Lions. Street.
They send a man in motion. May on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. Going play action, May. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air yet again, May. And he has the New England touchdown! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, go. No. Why, Tony? Good.
From the 39. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Good.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Through the middle. Completed to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 14.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Go! Panther 11.
They send a tight end in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey.
To the air, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Alright. 19 Texans.
Back to throw, Stroud. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alert the hot.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. So this is a win for the Patriots. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.